The Joe Rogan Experience.
So when I was researching the various types of Kanohi mask packs, I came across some of these Bionicle cards called Bionicle Quest for the masks, which seem to include actual Kanohi masks in the set. What can you tell me about these cards?
Okay, so these cards were released alongside the original Bionicles back in 2001, and they were designed in partnership with the company Upper Deck.
Upper Deck? Dude, that's fucking hilarious. What an epic name.
Yes, that name's actually quite comical. Like, I also thought that shit was hilarious the first time I saw it. So naturally, when these cards first came out, I decided to buy one of these decks.
And yeah, I noticed that these cards even came with actual Bionicle masks. So what I'm trying to confirm is, were the included masks only in the standard colors found in the main Toa sets? Or could you actually acquire special colors of Kanohi with these cards?
Great question, Joseph. So these cards were released in 3 main decks, each representing a pair of Toa. So there was deck 1 with Gali and Pahadu, deck 2 with Tahu and Kopaka, and deck 3 with Lewa and Onua. And included with each deck, you'd get 2 totally random masks that matched the colors of the 2 Toa depicted on the box.
Okay, so for example, let's say I got the deck with Tahu and Kopaka. Now, do you only just get a standard cow mask in red in the set? Or was it possible to get any random Great Kanohi in red? That's what I'm trying to confirm.
No, that's right, Joseph. You could acquire any random mask in red with that deck.
Oh, word. Thanks for confirming this. Yeah, I couldn't figure out if you actually got special colors of Kanohi in these decks. Like, I didn't see this information online.
You see, that's how it was for me. When I got my Tahu and Kopaka deck, the red mask I got in this pack was a red Pakari mask, which was a rather delightful surprise. Like, you could say that these decks kind of resembled a Kanohi mask pack, but with the added inclusion of 80 cards, a foldable map, and a little informational booklet.
Oh, cool. So what kind of information was contained in the booklet that came with these cards?
So this booklet was actually a great source of Bionicle lore back in 2001, and it really told you everything you needed to know regarding the Toa, the island of Matanui, and so on.
Interesting. Damn, I need to check this out so I can learn more.
No, totally. It's definitely worth a read. Like, one day we should take a look at it together and have a discussion on it afterwards. Like, it certainly helps you gain a proper foundation of the Bionicle storyline. In fact, there were even some Bionicle card expansions that were released afterward that fleshed out the game even more, especially when it comes to the narrative.
Oh, were like those McDonald's Bionicle cards? What were they called again? The Borak Awake?
So those McDonald's Mighty Kids meal cards weren't actually compatible with the Bionicle Quest for the Masks cards, as they were their own separate thing. But there actually was a Borak expansion titled Bionicle Borak Swarm. There was even one more expansion to the game titled the Rahi Challenge. And that one was fucking dope, as it contained these special story cards that depicted scenarios of the Rahi in their natural habitats.
Dude, that sounds badass. Man, I actually kind of forgot about the Rahi. Could you give me a thorough explanation of, like, who the Rahi were and what purpose they served in the Bionicle universe?
I'd love to talk about the Rahi, but that's a massive discussion for another time. Like, there's actually so much to be said about the Rahi that our discussion would need to span an entire video series. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, we should make additional videos on the Rahi so we can really dig deep into the lore.
Oh, okay, that sounds weird. Yeah, I'm totally down to make videos on the Rahi. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Excellent. Sounds good. Like, these Rahi videos are going to be off the fucking chain.